And when, I wonder. I think it must have been in the early 90s, because it was originally published in Counterpoint, published by Devidasi. Thank you, Didi. Okay. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshornmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Vanshakalpa Trubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvishe Namaha. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandhu Jagatpate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vishabhanu Sute Devi, Pranamami Hari Priye. Today is Sri Radhastami, the appearance day of Srimati Radharani. In the scriptures, especially Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is much glorification of Srimati Radharani. Ladi nir sar prem, prem sar bhav, bhaver paramakashta nam mahabhav, mahabhav sarup Shri Radha Thakurani, sarva gunakani Krishna kanta shiromani. The essence of ecstasy is love, the essence of love is heart, and the acme of heart is called Mahabhav, and the personality of Mahabhav is our queen, Shri Radha Thakurani. She is the mine of all good, the jewel of Krishna's beloveds. We can understand the identification of Srimati Radharani in this way. The power and the powerful are non-different, but when the power wants to play with the powerful, they are taking different forms. One is power and the other is powerful. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladini Shaktir Asmad Ekatmana Vapi Bhuvi Poda Deha Bedam Gatoto Chaitanyakyam Prakatam Aduna Tadvayam Chaikyam Aptam Radha Bhava Duti Suvalitam Nomi Krishna Sarupam. Although the divine form of Radha Krishna is one, sometimes for the pastimes of love, the power and the powerful play together as two. There we will see Hladini Shakti playing with Krishna in full love, beauty, charm, and affection. That is the form of Srimati Radharani. Pranaya Vikritir, where love herself is taking form and playing with the powerful, that is Srimati Radharani. Srila Swarup Damodar Prabhu has explained that Krishna's power is classified in three manifestations. First is Chit Shakti, transcendental potency. The second is Jada Shakti, mundane potency. And the third is where the first two come very close to each other, and that is called Tatastha Shakti. First is light, second is shadow, and third is the position midway between the two. That is called Tatastha. And from that third plane, the innumerable jiva souls are manifest. Krishna, the powerful, with these three powers in their fullness, is playing in the Paravyom Dham. There, unlimited manifestations of the Lord are living, all within the infinite plane. And in Vrindavan, where Krishna's play is overflowing with love and affection, everything is for the satisfaction of the powerful. There, love has 5 kinds of manifestation: Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhur. And Madhur is of 2 types: consorthood, Swakiya, and paramour, Parakiya. Where we see the supreme manifestation of Madhur Ras, there we see the manifestation of Srimati Radharani. She is Hladini Shakti, and Hladini Shakti is further explained in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna ke alade tate nam Hladini, se Shakti dwade suk aswade apani. That power which is always supplying service for the satisfaction of Krishna. and through which comes full happiness, full joy, and full ecstasy, that is called by the name Hladini. In that realm, everything is eternal, and we cannot properly conceive that within our mundane intelligence. Therefore, Sriman Mahaprabhu has said it is achintya. We have seen in the garden of one lady a tree with 3 different types of fruit growing from it. Apricot, pear, and plum, all growing on the same tree. I often use the example that if I ask a banana tree to give me 1 mango, it will not be able to give that, not in this world. But after seeing that tree, actually 2 or 3 trees were there, I can say that it is possible, but still unbelievable. So if in this mundane world it is possible, then why not in the transcendental world? Chintamani prakada sadma sukalpa riksha laksha riteshu surabhira vipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra shata sambrama sevyamanam Govinda madi purusham tamaham bhajami. Surrounded by millions of wish-fulfilling trees and abodes made of multitudes of wish-yielding gems, he who tends the ever-yielding cows and who is perpetually served with great affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis, the primeval Lord Govinda, do I worship. The explanation of Goloka Dham given in Sri Brahma Samhita is inconceivable from this plane, but it exists eternally, and there all play is going on by the power of Srimati Radharani. She is always trying to satisfy Krishna in so many ways. Her form is most beautiful, and Krishna is also so nice and beautiful. And when they are playing together, the whole transcendental universe also plays through that mood of their love. Here is the shadow universe, where Jada Shakti is the power, and that power is also eternal. Still, in the shadow, we cannot clearly see everything. The shadow of my hand will not show the color of my hand, and many other things are unmanifest in the shadow. The Jada Shakti can also be divided into 3: gross matter, subtle matter, or the mental plane, and the ego, or ahankar. These 3 cover the jiva soul, so we are unable to perceive our real self.
That is all yada?
Yes.
And sometimes we hear also jara?
It's the same word, yeah. It's a D with a dot under it. Jada. So it's difficult to pronounce properly in English. It has a bit of an R sound. Jada. Yeah, I can't say it. Jar. It's not like a hard R. It's like in between a D and an R. Jad. Okay. Now I can't read it. I have to hear Gurudev saying it. The Jada Shakti can also be divided into 3: gross matter, subtle matter, or the mental plane, and the ego, or ahankar. These 3 cover the jiva soul, so we are unable to perceive our real self. Where the play of the power and the powerful is always manifest, that is called Vaikuntha Loka, and there unlimited manifestations of the Lord are playing eternally. And where that play is supreme, where the principal manifestation of the power and the powerful is to be found, that place is called Goloka Vrindavan. There the powerful is known by many names: Krishna, Nanda Nandan, Jashoda Nandan, Shama Sundar, Govinda, and many more. And the power is manifest fully as Srimati Radharani. And she also appears in many forms. and many divine forms, the Sakis, the Manjaris, and others, for the service of Krishna. It is said in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishner Jateka Kela Sarva Tamanar Lila Nar Vapu Tahara Swarup. You know this verse, right? Well, you know the translation. Krishner Jateka Kela Sarva Tamanar Lila Nar Vapu Tahara Swarup Gopa Vesh Venukar Navakishore Natavar Nar Lilar Hoy Anurup. The most supreme form of Godhead is Krishna, who plays in his eternal divine pastimes just like a human being, an ever youthful cowherd boy of Vrindavan. He enacts his pastimes, always playing his flute and dancing expertly. The devotees here in this world, those who have received exclusive devotion through the mercy of the power, they can see power with a capital P, indicating Radharani. So the devotees here in this world, those who have received exclusive devotion through the mercy of the power, because it is all, Bhakti is the property of Srimati Radharani. So those who have received devotion through the mercy of the power, Radharani, they can see the pastimes of Krishna. And they are distributing that to us through the scriptures, through themselves and through their agents, the rishis, munis, and sadhus. Sometimes Krishna himself, with his full paraphernalia and associates, reveals himself in this material world, and that is called Leela. Leela means that which looks like our own activities, but it is not exactly that. Similar, yet entirely different. Ashtavimsha Chatra Yuge Dwapadair Sheshe Brajer Sahite Hoy Krishner Prakashe. When Krishna appeared in the Dwapar Yuga, the Yuga avatar Krishna, and the original powerful Krishna manifested in this mundane world in a combined way. I'm not sure how much you're following because you're still developing your we're all developing our understanding, but you are relatively new. So are all these things like clear to you? Okay, so you understand the difference between Yuga Avatar Krishna and original Krishna. Okay.
So the Yuga Avatar is an expansion, and the original Krishna is like with the my impression was sort of like with the Yuga Avatar, the other avatars present still have the power with Bhagavan Sri Krishna descending that all other avatars are absorbed.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. The Yuga avatars, they are coming from Lord Narayan. So they're like an expansion of an expansion of an expansion, like that. Whereas, so there's Bhagavan, and then there's Swayam Bhagavan. Swayam means himself, the original. So that original Krishna Vrindavan is referred to as Swayam Bhagavan. Another way it's put is avatar and avatari. Those are helpful terms. Avatari meaning the source of avatar. So avatar and avatar, a descent of the Lord, an expansion, and avatari, or Swayam Bhagavan, who is the source of avatars. So yes, as you expressed very nicely, when Swayam Bhagavan Krishna or Swayam Bhagavan Mahaprabhu appears, then all the avatars, they are contained within, they are absorbed within that original form. So when the Lord appears, so normally the Yuga avatar is appearing in each of the ages. but it is on very rare occasions, once in the day of Brahma, which means like once every 8 point something billion years, the original form appears. And so when that original, in that cycle, the Chatur Yuga cycle appears, when the Swayam Bhagavan appears, then the Yuga avatar is absorbed within him. And so both of these aspects are there, of the Yuga avatar who wants to establish the Dharma and kill the demons, and then also the Swayam Bhagavan aspect, which just wants to taste sweetness, basically. When Krishna appeared in the Dwapar Yuga, the Yuga avatar Krishna and the original powerful Krishna manifested in this mundane world in a combined way. In Dwarka, Mathura, and Vrindavan, Krishna manifested himself in different ways. And Gurudev also mentioned, like when we see Krishna killing demons, that's actually, Krishna himself doesn't do that. That's the Vishnu aspect who does that. Because Krishna is really not interested in any of that. Krishna just likes to play his flute and enjoy with his friends. He's not interested in killing or all such things. These are like lower duties. This is the dirty work. He doesn't do the dirty work. He delegates the dirty work. In Dwarka, Mathura, and Vrindavan, Krishna manifested himself in different ways. So then, you come to the Krishna conception, then there's actually 3 different Krishnas. There's Krishna in Dwarka, there's Krishna in Mathura, and then Krishna in Vrindavan. There's only Krishna in Vrindavan who, our gurus are exclusively worshipping that Vrindavan Krishna. That is Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. They are all eternal and transcendental, but there is some difference. Acharya Srila Rupa Goswami has explained this as Purna, Purnatara, and Purnatama, perfect, more perfect, and most perfect, respectively. Those pastimes begin with the Janma Leela, the appearance of Lord Krishna. Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, this famous verse of Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tatvata tyaktva deham punar janma naiti mameti swarjuna. Those who can properly understand, this is the beginning of the 4th chapter in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaking, those who can properly understand my birth and activities, they will never again be subject to the cycle of birth and death. So who can really understand that? His birth and death are not the same as ours. They are like the rising and setting of the sun. Surya is rising and setting in the path of our vision, but he is not born at sunrise and does not die at sunset. Krishna's birth and death is something like that. When the power herself, Srimati Radharani, appears in this world, along with the powerful himself, Sri Krishna, she is fully replete with all beauty, all charm, all love, all affection, and all harmony. And when their play is moving in Vrindavan, the whole atmosphere, the plants, the trees, the earth, everything is Purna, perfect. And now Gurudev is quoting one of his favorite verses, the conclusion of Brahma Samhita. Shriya Kanta Kanta Paramapurusha Kalpatarava Juma Bhumischintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Gamanam Api Vamshi Priyasaki Chiranandam Jyoti Paramapi Tarasvadyam Api Cha Sa Yatra Shirabdi Shravati Surabhibhyascha Sumahan Nimeshardakyo va vrajati nahi yatrapi samaya. Bhaje Shreta Dvipam Tamaham Iha Golokam Iti Yam Vidantaste Santakshiti Virala Chara Kati Paye. And we have the translation here. Very beautiful description of Vrindavan. That place where the divine goddesses of fortune are the beloved, and Krishna, the supreme male, is the only lover. All the trees are divine wish-fulfilling trees. The soil is made of transcendental gems, and the water is nectar. Where every word is a song, every movement is dancing, the flute is the dearmost companion. Sunlight and moonlight are divine ecstasy, and all that be is divine and enjoyable. Where a great ocean of milk eternally flows from the udders of billions of Sarabi cows, and the divine time is eternally present, never suffering the estrangement of past and future for even a split second. That supreme transcendental abode of Svetadweep do I adore. Practically no one in this world knows that place but for only a few pure devotees, and they know it as Goloka. This is the explanation, but still we cannot conceive it entirely. So the Shastra says it is achintya, inconceivable. When you enter into that transcendental abode, then you will feel and understand. Before that, it will be astonishing to you. Srimati Radharani appeared on this day 5,000 years ago, and she played with Krishna in Vrindavan, manifesting full paramour love with him. Srila Rupa Goswami, knowing that our vision is not very deep, has written that although their play is like that of a man and woman, it is in fact completely different from this mundane nature. Some expression has been given in the scriptures because there is no other way to express it. But what kind of love Srimati Radharani has for Krishna, and what kind of love Krishna has for Srimati Radharani, we cannot conceive of it. Pida bir navakala kuta katuta. This is such a beautiful verse. This is in the Madhya Lila chapter 2 of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Pida bir navakala kuta katuta garvasya nirvasano nisyandena mudam sudama durima hankara sankochana Prema sundari nanda nandana paro jagarti yasyantare gyayante sputam asya vakra madhuraste naiva vikrantaya. The nature of the love of Radha and Krishna is described in this verse. It is like the burning pain caused by a cobra's bite, which can cause unconsciousness within minutes. Such inconceivable pain coming through love. Similarly, the happiness coming through that love is like all ecstasy coming together, taking form and giving inconceivable joy in the heart. Akaitava Krishna Prem, Jena Jambunada Hema, Se Prema Nirloke Na Hoy, Jadi Hoy Tarjo Na Hoy Tobe Viyo, Viyo Koile Kehona Gi. This is also Madhya 2. These verses are very beautiful. Who has that type of love for Krishna, they cannot be separated from that in any way at any time. And this is the proof, if you have it or not. Because if you become separated from it, then you'll just die. Who has that type of love for Krishna? He cannot be separated from that in any way at any time. And if somehow separation does occur, then he or she must surely die. So this is Mahaprabhu in this chapter, the divine madness of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's like saying, like, this is the proof that I don't have real love for Krishna, because if I had it, I would die. You know? And the Jambu River. What is the Jambu? Do you remember? It's like a river of gold.
Yeah.
River of gold in the heavens. So this is the comparison, saying that, like, you don't find that here in this world, this river, this Jambu river of gold. You only find it in the heavenly planets. It's impossible to find it here. So in the same way, you cannot find real love for Krishna in this world. Say prema nirlok na hoy. In this world of ordinary men, it is not here. Jadi hoy tar yog na hoy tabe viyo koila kehona. Then if you don't have it, you will die. If someone has such affinity for it and they are separated from the object of their love, then they will die. And then another verse. Srila Rupa Goswami has written, Dishi Rachayantam Sanchalin Netra Lakshmi Vilasita Karalibi Kanjari Tasya Kelam Hridaya Madhupa Malim Valavadisha Suner Akila Guna Garbiram Radhikam Archayami. Gurudev doesn't give the translation here, but I think this verse is one which is saying, Radharani is saying that, you know, if Krishna comes before me again, then instead of paying attention to Krishna, I will worship time. I will pray to time that Krishna may stay for some more time. Because otherwise it goes so quickly. And when Krishna comes before my eyes, then ecstasy attacks me and spoils the experience that I might have with Krishna. This ecstasy comes and clouds my perception, my senses, so I cannot properly give attention to Krishna. And so instead of worshipping Krishna, I will worship time. I will decorate time with so many jewels. And Sri Prabodhananda Saraswati has given the following verse in praise of Srimati Radharani. Yasya kadapi vasananchala kela nota danyati danya pavanena kritarta mani yoginja durga magatir madhusudanopi tasyana mostu vishabhanu bhuvo dishepi. Very beautiful verse. The meaning is a very high matter to discuss in a public meeting. Our gurus have given very strong caution in this regard, and that is always checking our tongue. Srila Guru Maharaj has written that Shukadev Goswami, Lord Shiva, and Lord Brahma all have given indication from afar. Shuka Shiva Brahmadi Samanitam. But all are reluctant to take the name of Srimati Radharani publicly. And why is that? The reason is that they are fearful that we will mix that highest thing with Sahajaism, imitationism. A warning is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam itself. Vikriditam Rajavadubiridam cha Vishnu Shradham Vito Nushinuyadatavarna Yedya Bhaktim Padam Bhagavati Pratilabhya Kamam Hridrogam Ashva Pahinotya Chirena Dhira. Gurudev was also discussing this in the previous chapter. The meaning is that if you hear about the pastimes of Krishna with the gopis, then from your physical and subtle body, lust will be driven out, and you will become dhira, or liberated with the mood of real devotion. But we are warned how to hear and the correct way to discuss these things. This is also given in this verse, Shraddhanvita and Anushinuyat. First, strong faith in those pastimes is necessary. And secondly, you must hear those pastimes only from a perfect master who is himself liberated and in full knowledge. Without fulfilling these two conditions, if you try to discuss these matters, you will be in a very dangerous position. Naitat samachare jatu manasapi yanishvara vinashyat yachadan modyad yatarujo abdijam visham. Without following the proper course to hear and discuss these things, will be as dangerous as trying to drink poison in imitation of Lord Shiva. These things must be heard, but strictly under the guidance of an expert. Otherwise, you will lose. We can discuss these shlokas of Prabodhananda Saraswati a little, but I do not like to enter into that in public. Rather, I will try to glorify our Lord's beloved power in another way. Before I began today, we sang Shri Shri Radhika Stuti by Srila Rupa Goswami. There he is glorifying Srimati Radharani. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. She is the dearmost power of Krishna, Madhava. Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu has used this word Madhav. Ma means Lakshmi Devi, and Lakshmi Devi also wants entrance into the Rasa Leela of Sri Krishna. When Krishna shows his majestic form of Narayan, the power there is Lakshmi Devi. In Narayan, we will find Dasya Ras and Ardha Sakya, half friendship. No one will say to Narayan, "Oh, my friend Narayan, please come here." But that is possible with Krishna. After tasting a very sweet fruit, we cannot then offer that to Narayan. But again, that is possible with Krishna. So we can say that a more beautiful relationship is found with Lord Krishna. We can play with Krishna, but we cannot play with Narayan. Lakshmi Devi is always serving Narayan in a very honorable way, whereas the gopis are treating Krishna as their boyfriend. And so Lakshmi Devi aspires to enter into that group. The Leela of Sri Ramachandra is also different to that of Krishna. Sri Ramachandra is so beautiful that the rishis of Dandakaranya wanted to play with him. They offered to take the form of girls to play with him, but he told them, "It is not possible in this avatar." It is not possible in this avatar. But when Krishna appears in Dwapar Yuga, then you can take the form of girlfriends and play with me. But that form must be Krishna. Ramachandra, he's famous as having taken a vow. Eka Patni Rata Dado, who has taken a vow to have only one wife.
This appearance day coming up.
Right, yeah. Right, a few days. And, okay, well, we'll say more then. We'll wait. We'll check our tongue. But just, it's just such a nice contemplation, how Ramachandra's example is very valuable in relation to this world, because he sets an example of morality. So in the world of immorality, the example of morality is very helpful, right? But But Krishna Leela is just it's a completely different ball game.
I always found it so impressive, like when Lord Ramachandra heard that he was going for exile, nothing was shown on his face, not any expression. He just followed the Dharma.
Yes.
What you say, how it is an example for us.
Yes.
Also in this time, so many people get so emotional about all these measures that are unprecedented for us. It's like, I thought also, it's like a totalitarianism, right? The government has completely control over us. Like, you do this and you all do, okay.
Well, they think that. It is an illusion for anyone to think that they have,
Of
power
course,
over others.
but in a physical way, not in a subtle way, of course. But then, to think about Lord Ramachandra and just be cool about it, just to be, for the world not so much different. We live in sort of like this. But, I thought it was always so impressive. Lord Ramachandra heard that he was going to be in exile for 14 years. Nothing on his face. He just obeyed the Dharma. The next day he was going. There was on his coronation.
Yes.
Or one day before his coronation, he was going to be the follow-up for his father, being the emperor or the king. What was it?
The king, yeah.
King, yeah.
Yeah, it's that if we can remember that example at every step, will benefit us greatly. Live a life of exclusive focus on the Dharma. No consideration of personal loss or gain. No. But what is the path that has been laid out for us? To follow that. Blind to everything else. Very high life to live.
And Lord Ramachandra was so beautiful that the sages wanted to...
They wanted to play with him. As Gurudev says very sweetly.
He said, no, not in this incarnation, in this incarnation. I come in another incarnation. And play with him.
Okay, well, it's almost time for Arti. I think it's a good place to stop. Are you waiting for us, Radharani? Okay, we'll stop there. Then we can continue tomorrow. Maybe I'll just read a little more, because the point that I wanted to make, Gurudev makes very, very nicely here. So it's just like 2 more paragraphs. Krishna has 5 kinds of relationships with the devotees, and this is not found in any other manifestation of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Ete chamsha kalapam sa krishnastu bhagavan swayam indradi vyakulam lokam mridayanti yuge yuge. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Sarva Karana Karana means the cause of all causes and the creator of all creators. Transcendental or mundane, he is the supreme original. Okay, so whether something is of a transcendental or mundane nature, Krishna is the origin of it. Reality is for itself and by itself. If reality was existing for another, then that other would hold the highest position. Even Narayan cannot claim the position of Krishna. In the abode of Narayan, there are 2.5 rasas existing there. In Dwaraka Leela, we see that Krishna has 16,108 queens, and they are all married to Krishna. But in Brajadam, Krishna has no marriage relationship. There his relationships are all paramour. In this world, that relationship is very bad. To make harmony in this mundane world, some laws have been introduced. You do not take my wife, and I will not take your wife. This is harmonious adjustment. And for that purpose, many scriptural rules are also given here. But where nothing bad can exist, that plane where nothing can be touched by anything dirty, there paramour love is super beautiful. There only the consciousness of the paramour is present, and through that, because there's not actually like a literal, paramour, it's just a sentiment. There only the consciousness of the paramour is present, and through that consciousness they are tasting paramour love. That is so beautiful, surpassing the beauty of even consorthood. We may not be able to conceive of that from this plane, but the scripture can see, and it is existing there, and from time to time it is revealed here. So this is the fine points that not everybody can understand, because it's very easy to appreciate Ramachandra's example of morality because it's relative to our experience of this world. But in a world where there's no question of morality or immorality, it doesn't have any meaning. So the Krishna conception, it stands independent of any worldly conception. And so it is supreme.
It's all pure, so then it's lila, and then it gives the flavor of, because everything is Krishna's own anyway. So there's no question of like, that is from somebody, it's all Krishna's anyway.
Yes.
And for some juice, and for some rasa, and some playing. Beautiful. So,
Yeah, very beautiful.
yeah.
Jai Shri Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Will you turn the... So we'll have Arati now. Sandhya Arati. They are indeed.
Prabhu Nityananda